Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Houston. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion here. A give. This is Mixon. We'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Darius Slay with the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. This is Mixon. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Stroud now on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down. Dell with the grab. He spins right by him. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Here's Mixon. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, here's Stroud. Headed out right. He's running with it. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Putting a receiver in motion. Shotgun now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 38. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often lead.
Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. They've got 1st down from the 31. Now the give to Mixon. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans trying to make some noise before halftime. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Mixon. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. From the gun, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
No pickup on the run, and now it's fourth and goal. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Texans get some late points and the lead. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's going to be touched down as that return comes to an end. Offense ready to begin this drive, first and 10. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. It connects on the deep shot. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Second down. Hurts throwing again. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it could...
A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line, and And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
First down, Stroud. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Eagles will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
At the 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone now. Pass it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Hurts now from the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for 2. Hurts throwing again. And this is caught. And that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. And they send a man in motion. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
First and 10 now from the 30. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. Offense up to the line fast. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Offense in the hurry up here. on second down. Here's Barkley. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Here's an option right side on third down. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Has some space inside the 15. Has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. He's throwing for it. And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Make some good plays today. Bucky, time to shine, fellas. That's it, boys. Let's get 2 yards on this play.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Back to throw, Stroud. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Texans facing a big play as they go for 2.
The Texans will line up for the
Back now, pressure on its way. And he gets into the end zone. That lead is now whittled down to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He's throwing deep to the left side. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans have some new life in the 4th.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. and 2.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Into the hands of Schultz. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Now a give to Mixon. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running it with Mixon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Mixon. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans jump in front late. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call it.
Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. The 50. The 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They give to Barkley, left side. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. They go to Barkley again. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Buys time, rolling right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. One of the tight ends motioning right. Now to throw. Look at the sideline. That's Goddard. And he's out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back to throw.